The sound of the shove wasn't what shocked me, it was the thud that followed. My husband's body slammed into the edge of the marble counter, the echo vibrating through the kitchen like the crack of a gun. I didn't scream. I didn't run. I cheered. I actually cheered. Finally, I whispered, adrenaline burning through my veins like wildfire. For months, I'd imagined this moment, the confrontation, the collapse, the release. But reality didn't play out like fantasy. My lover, Ethan, stood over Daniel, his chest heaving, his fists trembling. The argument had escalated too fast. One accusation, one taunt, one bitter truth too many. You think you can control her? Ethan spat. She's not your property. Daniel groaned, clutching his side, his wedding ring glinting under the kitchen light. You think she loves you. You're just her rebellion, kid. My mouth went dry. This was not how it was supposed to happen. Ethan wasn't supposed to lose control. Daniel wasn't supposed to taunt him. And I wasn't supposed to enjoy this. 30 seconds later, I was speechless. Because Daniel didn't get up. 2 weeks earlier, everything still looked perfect from the outside. A big house. Dinner parties. Laughter that didn't reach the eyes. Daniel was the kind of man people envied. Steady, successful, commanding. But our marriage had become a performance long before Ethan arrived. Daniel had grown cold, always working, always calculating. I used to think he loved power more than me. Later, I realized power was his love language. Ethan entered my life quietly. A contractor we hired to renovate the guest house. His hands were rough, his smile soft. He listened when I spoke, didn't interrupt, didn't measure every word for hidden meaning. The first time he brushed against my arm, my whole body betrayed me, leaning closer, craving touch like oxygen. The affair didn't start with lust. It started with silence, his, mine, the one between every cold dinner and every empty morning. We'd meet at the unfinished guest house after dark. The smell of sawdust, the creak of the floorboards, the dim hum of distant traffic, it all became our secret world. There, I was not Mrs. Morgan, the picture-perfect wife. I was just Lena. But guilt is patient. It doesn't scream, it seeps. Daniel started asking questions. Who's handling the renovation? Why so many late walks? Why the perfume after 10 p.m.? I lied easily. Too easily. Each lie like a thread, weaving a net I didn't notice tightening. Until the night he found Ethan's jacket on the back porch. You think I don't know? Daniel had said that evening, his tone eerily calm. You think I haven't seen the way he looks at you? I tried to deflect. He's a worker, Daniel. You're being paranoid. He laughed. A hollow, cruel sound. Paranoid. That's rich coming from the woman who checks my phone every night when she thinks I'm asleep. My throat closed up. Save it. I'll deal with this. I didn't sleep that night. I called Ethan, told him Daniel was suspicious. He said, then let's tell him. Let's stop hiding. I hesitated. I wasn't ready for destruction, just distraction. I didn't want to end my marriage. I wanted to feel alive inside it. Ethan couldn't see the difference. And now, standing in that kitchen, watching Daniel groan on the floor, I realized neither man could see me at all. Ethan, I whispered, panic rising. You didn't mean to. He was coming at me. Ethan's voice cracked. You saw him, Lena. He grabbed me first. But I hadn't seen. I'd been too lost in the chaos, the storm of words and buried fury. My pulse thundered in my ears. I crouched beside Daniel. His eyes fluttered open, dazed, pupils uneven. We need to call someone, I said. Ethan's jaw clenched. No. If we call anyone, they'll think I attacked him. He'll destroy me, Lena. You know what kind of man he is. He was right. Daniel was powerful, connected, vindictive. But as I pressed my fingers to my husband's wrist, feeling the weak pulse beneath, something inside me cracked. I can't just let him die, I said softly. Ethan stared at me like I'd betrayed him. After everything. After what he's done to you. I looked at Daniel, His bruised face, the faint tremor in his breath, and for a fleeting moment I saw the man I'd married. The one who used to write my name in the sand during vacations. The one who held me when my father died. The one who turned into a stranger too slowly for me to notice. I dialed 911. Ethan's voice dropped to a whisper. "If you do this, I'm gone." Tears blurred my vision. "Then go." Daniel survived. The fall fractured 2 ribs and caused a mild concussion. He told the police it was an accident. He slipped during an argument. Ethan left town before sunrise. For weeks, I waited for Daniel to ask, to rage, to break things. But he didn't. He moved around the house like a ghost, polite, distant, unreadable. Then one night, as we sat in silence at the dinner table, he finally looked up. "You know what the worst part is, Lena?" His voice was quiet, steady. "Not that you cheated. Not even that you almost let me die." I froze. My fork slipped from my hand. "It's that you cheered." My heart stopped. He'd heard me. That whisper, the one I thought was swallowed by the chaos, had been loud enough to haunt him. He leaned back, eyes hollow. "You wanted me gone. Maybe you still do. But I'm not going anywhere. You'll live with this, and so will I." Weeks passed. Ethan's calls went unanswered. The renovation remained half done, a skeleton of our sin. Daniel returned to work, but something in him had shifted. Every glance, every touch was calculated, deliberate. He never raised his voice again. He didn't have to. The silence became punishment enough. Some nights, I still dream of that shove, the sharp sound, the cheer that slipped out before I could stop it. I wake up drenched in guilt, staring at the man I betrayed, the man who now sleeps beside me with one arm draped over my waist like a chain. He doesn't love me anymore. But he doesn't hate me either. He's something worse. Patient. Waiting. Watching. And every time he touches me, I can't tell whether it's forgiveness or the beginning of revenge.